Nothing, nothing. We don't talk about nothing no more. Nothing, nothing.
Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome in or welcome back to my channel. So today is day one of 75 medium.
It's editing me coming at you guys. I realize as I'm editing this right now, I literally never explained to you what I'm actually doing for 75 medium. I literally just like hop straight into it. But basically, I kind of tweaked the 75 hard challenge to fit more so me and my lifestyle. I know for a fact I would end up failing 75 hard if I tried it. It's just not realistic for me. So instead, I'm doing 75 medium, and I kind of made up my rules to like fit me and my goals. So number one, I want to do 7,000 steps a day. Number two, 45 minutes of movement. Doesn't have to be a certain type of movement. I just want to like move my body in some way for 45 minutes every day. Number three, 1 gallon of water every single day. Number four would be 10 minutes of journaling. Number five, 10 minutes of reading. And then lastly, number six, I want to take 1 teaspoon of bee pollen every single day. A super random one, but I know so many benefits that comes from bee pollen. I've just never been consistent enough to see it. So that is my version of 75 medium. And without further ado, let's get back to the video.
I got up 5 a.m. It's now 6:21. Honestly, I feel like I've had a slower morning. Like I made like a whole ass breakfast and everything. I already ticked. I need to breathe. If not, I might kind of have a little bit of a heart attack. That was really good. Oh. Let's try again. We are making up some pre-workout right now. I just have the pre-powder, or it's like the brand by Powder, but it's their pre-workout, and this is the flavor Frostbite. It kind of gets the same vibe as like blue Gatorade, just a little bit more of like a diluted taste. So those of you that don't know, I do have a full-time job that I have to go to. So I have to be there by 7:40 this morning, and then I don't get off until like 4 p.m. But in between there, during kind of like lunchtime, I do have to go to a passport appointment to like hopefully get my passport stuff approved. Are you even female if you don't leave the house like this? I definitely already have another drink in my bag too. And now we go say goodbye to Scott. You may be wondering, Kylie, if you guys have a home gym, why do you actually go to the gym? And you know what? That's a great question that I honestly can't answer. I tried the home gym for a little bit and it's fine. It's okay, but I don't end up being consistent with it because it just, I don't know, doesn't keep me motivated. If I'm not feeling a workout, I can literally just walk inside and be like, okay, I'm done. But whenever I go to the actual gym, other people there, they're watching, and I feel like it just like holds me accountable in a different way. But we're gonna head to the gym and do a push day.
I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, can I be the one that you need? Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change.
Okay guys, I just got home from work and I have a couple of Amazon packages. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely had a little bit of a cry on the way home. I feel like I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I feel like I need to eat a nice meal because I have not eaten anything except a cheese stick since breakfast this morning. And maybe I'm gonna like journal and then probably edit a video. It's currently 3:39 p.m. This is for my tea. So I stopped spending so much money on like tea bags. I got this so I can just get like loose leaf tea, and also I can make like my own little like mixtures of stuff. It's just like a stainless steel little one. I wanted to get one that was like actual like metal and not just like a mesh type thing because I feel like those just aren't gonna last that long. So I got this cute little guy for my teas. Okay, next thing, we just got this Trace Minerals. This is a concentrate. It's electrolyte concentrate. There is magnesium, chloride, sodium, potassium, and then also sulfate and boron in here. Bunch of minerals. I'm going to try to start adding this into like either my waters or I don't know, maybe like when I make like my little greens or something, add this in. Okay, next couple things. I just ordered 2 bags of CFA chips. These are the sea salt. These are the basically like sea salt and vinegar, but also there's like serrano, so they're a tiny bit of like a kick to them. My house is messy right now and it's just like adding to my anxious feelings at the moment. I feel super duper overwhelmed. I need like a minute to just be and breathe and get in comfy clothes and just relax, I think.
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way. Oh well, oh well. You talk a big talk, but got nothing to say. You hold your head high, but your morals to fade. I know you feel cool, but your bubble will break. Oh well, oh well.
I just went ahead and kind of cleaned up the house some. I feel so much better. Whenever the house is a mess, I just have like, I feel so anxious and I just can't. However, now it's cleaned up, I feel so much better and just like refreshed, if that makes sense. I still have a bunch of dirty dishes in here. Our dishwasher broke. It's actually not worked for, I don't know even how long. Like, I feel like it's never fully worked right, like since having this house, but like it straight up cannot drain and it has like this funky odor to it now. So I have a bunch of dirty dishes in there. I did some of them. I don't feel like doing all of them right now, so, or not. It's 1:30. I need to make lunch. I'm very, very hungry. I'm craving like the viral feta pasta. Obviously, I have my pan. I just have a block of, this is the tomato and basil feta, and then also a thing of cherry tomatoes. I do always get my tomatoes organic if possible. It's literally so easy. Dump your tomatoes in. Oil of choice. Ignore my broken shelf back there. This is like my favorite olive oil. I always just get this from Kroger. A good amount of olive oil. And I keep the seasonings incredibly simple. I just put salt in here. I just use this container, but this is actually like the Redmond's like real mineral salt or some shit like that. And then also some pepper. And lastly, oregano. Make them dance around. I've made this dish with a couple other different types of cheese because Scott doesn't seem to like feta that much. And it works. I did it one time with like a Havarti cheese, and then I've also done it with like a fresh mozzarella. It works, don't get me wrong, but it definitely doesn't like melt the same as the feta cheese. So if you like feta, feta works best. And I'm literally just gonna put it in here for probably like 25-30 minutes. Hey Google, set a timer for 25 minutes, please. My favorite thing is to put the strainer like literally over the pasta, and then it just separates the water. That way, after it's all drained, literally just take it out. All the pasta is still in there, and the strainer is super easy to clean. This is what it looks like. This pasta, it is very like literally it's just one singular ingredient. And then so it's called durum wheat semolina. I'm probably butchering the name of that. The pasta, it's high in protein, it's high in B vitamins, iron. Even though there's not like an actual meat source in here, there is still protein from the pasta and obviously the cheese as well. This smells so good. Okay. Delicious. So you can get this at Costco. That's where I get it, and then I buy it in bulk. It comes with a total of 6 like bags of pasta and then 3 different shapes. This is the one that I use. Delicious, absolutely delicious. The packaging shows that it's like authentic Italian pasta. I don't know how legit that is, but it tastes really freaking good. Not to mention, I love the shape of it. It is just very, very fun. Bon appetit. There's a cat hair in there. I expect nothing less from my house. It's now 3:37, so basically going on 4 p.m. I have not gotten in really any movement, and I still have like 5,000 steps left for the day, so I definitely need to get outside and take like a walk. Not to mention right now, I was just like on social media and I'm having one of those moments where I'm like comparing myself in a sense, like not even in a negative way. It's just more so like in my head, I'm like, I can't wait till like I'm at this point. Like I can't wait till this, that. And I need to stop. Whenever I notice myself like thinking like that, I will consciously try to like almost remove myself from that situation. Like specifically, I was looking at people that live in like Florida, and they were doing like walks by the beach and stuff, and then like swimming, and in my head I'm like, I can't wait till I'm there, like, and I can do that. I need to remember though to like appreciate where I'm at right now in life. So I'm gonna go on a walk, explore nature a little bit. There is a gorgeous place here, like a dam, and it like goes over the water. The water looks absolutely beautiful, and then you can walk a little bit, and it's kind of like along like the woods area, but it's still like populated enough where I don't get like super scared being alone as a female. So there's my rant. This is this is the vibe currently. In no way, shape, or form right now do I want to go outside and go on a walk. It's not the aspect of walking, it's the cold. And I don't want to drive all the way to the gym just to walk. So we're gonna suck it up and go in the cold anyways. Hey guys, I'm home from my walk. It ended up being like 36 minutes, so technically I still have 9 minutes of movement that I need to get in before the end of the day, which is totally fine. I'm like super sore, so honestly I would probably use that time just to do like some stretching, things like that. But I am hungry. I want to eat dinner now. Surprise, surprise! I'm literally heating up the exact same thing that I had for lunch. If I'm home alone, I'm gonna keep it simple. I will honestly eat like just big batches of, like I'll make a big batch of something and then I would just eat it for days straight. So here we are. As I told you, it's also time for the bee pollen. I have the Beekeeper's Natural brand here. I'm actually gonna move you guys over here. It's that time of night now where it's like that yellow lighting because I have these on. But that's okay. I don't feel like dirtying a spoon. So I just put like a palmful here. I think it's easier to put the water in first. They don't taste bad. I just don't love them. I feel like it's just an awkward thing to eat. So I literally take it like it's a pill. Okay, dinner. And then I'm gonna make more water. Well, make my little water concoction, you'll see. Nothing crazy. I just have these Trace Minerals. It's from the brand Trace Minerals, and it's the 40,000 volt electrolyte concentrate. Has a bunch of minerals in here, and I'm gonna put about like 20 drops in here. So 1, 2, 3. There's that. The serving size is about 80 drops a day, or like 1 teaspoon. It's a very, very potent flavor, so I think it's a lot easier, and you don't really taste it whenever you have like a giant thing of water, and then just add in like between like 15 to 20 drops per glass. So for example, I am trying to drink about like 5 of these today, so I can add in then between like that 15 to 20 drop range, and I'll hit it. I'm gonna watch something on Netflix as I eat this and relax. Okay, it's 6:30. I'm already feeling very tired. We're gonna make up our next drink of the day. I feel like my drinks look really complicated and like I've had like a bunch of different ones, but I promise like it's really not that many, like whenever you're just used to doing it. I have a tiny bit of water left in here. I'm gonna use that as like a mixer here. I'm gonna nice hefty scoop. I have athletic greens here. Here, vitamin D3 and K2, once again from AG1. I'm actually gonna go upstairs, journal, read a little bit. One thing about me, I honestly cannot typically sleep until Scott gets home. It's a little bit of a bummer. So I had this coworker, and I remember she was like traveling a bunch. She kept taking off time work. Everyone was kind of getting like pissed off at her. And at the time, like, low-key, even I was a little bit annoyed. And it just entirely almost shows you, like, sometimes you're just fucking oblivious and, like, you simply don't know things when you think you do. But I remember everyone was annoyed at her. Even I was someone, like, I felt, like, internally annoyed with her that she just kept taking off work and other people would have to, like, cover the shift. And it was just really frustrating. And I remember her telling me how she was going to, like, this country completely alone, like by herself. She was like staying alone in this Airbnb and all these things, and I was thinking, like, what, are you fucking crazy? Like, are you literally crazy? You're gonna get kidnapped. And now here I am. Now whenever I'm like looking on that, I'm like, that is amazing. Like, that is fucking awesome. And at the end of the day, like, it's just a silly job. Like, it's your day job. Honestly, you're replaceable. Like, it's just a silly little job. And I'm just thinking about how she did that. And it's just insane to me, like, just in the matter of this period of time since when she told me that to now, like, how my perspective on that has completely shifted from, like, you're silly for doing that, like, you're kind of crazy, to now, like, I admire that and I look up to it. And it just is absolutely baffling to me. Can't tell I'm pouring in this juice, by the way. It's a superfood juice, all organic fruit, and it's literally just like the actual juice from pomegranate, tart cherry, red grape, strawberry, mulberry, fig, and cranberry. And you guessed it, more of the minerals. 1, 2, 3. I know this has nothing to do with this video, but you guys know me. I just end up talking like a normal vlog anytime I do dedicated videos. But so my trip that I have coming up to Thailand, in no way is it like a budget friendly. It's just about over $4,000, which Thailand is a very, very cheap country. So that is quite like pricey. And I'm spending like $4,000. I'm only going to be there in Thailand for a week. So it's definitely not like budget friendly in any way. Half of that literally was my plane ticket actually getting there and from, like, to and from. It was very expensive for that flight. All of that to say, like, I am trying to watch videos and start to learn things because I want to plan a second trip and start to just plan how to be able to, like, travel on a budget. Like, obviously I cannot be doing like expensive $4,000 trips like multiple times a year or anything like that, or even every year. Like, it's a lot of money, but I don't know, I just want to explore the world more and see things, and watching different videos and like learning how other people do it. I just am excited for it. It makes me like literally so amped up. That's another big reason I want to go on this trip. I know a lot of the girls that are going in the group, like, they come from so many different walks of life. Like, some of them literally do travel full time as like their job. Like the girl Bonnie who's hosting it, she literally like travels full time and does kind of like the digital nomad life. And I just want to learn more about it and figure out like what is for me. I think that's a big thing why I wanted to do this challenge. Not only do I want to like look and feel my best, but also just like internally, I think taking the time to improve yourself and also just like read and journal, it really kind of allows like a form of like self-exploration. And as silly as it is, I want to like find myself, figure out what I want to do, who I want to be, and all of these things. And I feel like traveling is something that, like, seeing other cultures, meeting different people, like, I feel like it'll help me in kind of like that journey. I know all of that sounds so cringy, but there is that. We're taking you upstairs and we're gonna finish up this stuff that we gotta get done.
An aggravation.
I never get it sober.
It's the way that I need to use this more. I don't even know if it's charged, but I am so sore because I have obviously been working out and lifting very heavy lately compared to what I was doing for quite some time. Your girl's body is going through it. So I'm going to use a massage gun. I'm scared. Oh, no, the way that like actually nearly my whole body is sore, especially my quads and then my shoulders. Oh my goodness.
Let life stop you from living.
That life is great.
I'm not gonna let life.
You will not be the same. Is basically imperceivable. Literally almost any song.
It hurts, but it feels so good.